Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and thanks for joining us today for Who Rocks New Mexico? Today we'll visit with Dr. David Calkins, who has a drug-free treatment for pain. Then we'll experience Sunset Memorial Park, a place of beauty and peace. And we'll meet Gold Financial Services, a mortgage lending company committed to making the lending process easy. But first, let's take a look at Valley Fence Company, a family-owned business meeting New Mexico's residential and commercial fencing needs with innovative products and incomparable service.
I started the company in '69. I actually was born here in New Mexico, but I had been in the West Coast in California for a while, and then came back here and actually opened this fence company here. And it's been good. You know, it wasn't easy because all you had at that point is just a truck and a wheelbarrow.
You know, my father did the hard work. He got it off the ground, started it from nothing. As he was saying back in 1969.
We've been working together for so long that he's actually become my friend. So it's good. It is good.
I've known Paul since I was 6 years old. That's around 48 years that we've been friends, and ended up being co-workers. I met him many years ago when they first started Valley Fence back in 1969. We were both little kids, and we still know each other to this day. We still work with each other, and we're still friends.
You do become a family, and we've had our employees, a lot of our key employees, for years and years. We couldn't be where we're at today without our employees. Close-knit, they become more than just employees, they're family. We do lots of big work. We like the big work. You know, we're excited about that, and being statewide and in the surrounding states, but we've always tried to keep in touch with the residential side of it.
We've always kept the residential because it's what got us started. Fencing is sort of a security type of thing anyway. People want to keep their dogs in and want to, you know, keep their houses safe and so on, and that kind of thing. And so it's an easy way to get to know people.
I absolutely love it. I think it gives the entire property and the house a totally different character that maybe other style of fences wouldn't necessarily provide.
We feel we can give back and continue to give back to our community on the residential aspect and be a service to them in that area. When you're born and raised here in New Mexico, as we were, and have our roots here, so we're involved with the community. We appreciate the community. We know that we're here because of the community. On an average year, different kinds of fence, we do over 100 miles a year. So that'll kind of give you an idea. You're talking barbed wire or chain link or woven wire game fence, guardrail, whatever it may be. And so it's miles and miles and miles of fence work. We do a lot of work for the city, for the state highway department.
Some notable projects that we did with Valley Fence included Tower Pond Community Park, the North Domingo Baca Community Park, and the New Mexico Veterans Memorial at Filchacone Park. All of our projects are procured either through competitive bid or a selection process. So we knew that we were getting the best price for the scope of work that we were asking for.
This is a great facility here in the Valley, and we're proud that we were able to have a part in working with the city on this project. We got 4 different fields and batting cages, and just up in the corner there's also a skate park. One of the other products that we're really proud that we worked on was the New Mexico Veterans Memorial. It's a beautiful tribute to the New Mexico veterans.
Obviously, price is an important component for us doing work, but in addition to that, we got people who were reliable, dependable, who provided a quality product and good service to their customers.
Appreciate the customers, appreciate the people, because as I said, you know, the people around you is what makes the company. You can only provide the service, and if you don't provide a good service, of course you're not going to be around very long. And we've been here for 40 some odd years, so obviously we're doing something right.
Coming up, find out how Gold Financial Services makes the mortgage lending process easy for home buyers.
With 4 kids and a business to run, I'm always on the go. That's why my guys are so important to me. They keep my car running perfectly so I can drive with confidence. And they're great about answering questions and what my choices are. Plus, I know I can trust them, and that means everything to me. And when it comes to customer service, my guys are the best. They treat me with respect and are always prompt and courteous. Do I love them? I absolutely do. These are my guys. Make them your guys too.
If you're an auto mechanic who takes pride in your work, have 5 years or more experience, seeking a 5-day work week, great pay, and fringe benefits, we want you. We're American Tire, growing fast and in need of qualified mechanics now. We're offering exceptional opportunities for the best in the industry. Call us at 505-891-8951.
I'm Steve McKee, president of McKee Wallworking Company and author of When Growth Stalls and Power Branding, with a tip about how you can make your business rock. A century ago, Coca-Cola stood in a category by itself. But competitors entered the market, blurred the distinctions, and brought up a whole new set of challenges. Yet today, Coke remains iconic because the company understands the power of its brand. Brands that have managed to achieve success over the long term understand that as markets mature, differences blur. They know that their challenge is not to be better than their competition, but to stay different. There was a time when CNN was the only cable news network, and it developed a loyal following that kept it on top for years. But its success attracted copycats, and now CNN has lost its leadership position. Similarly, Miller Lite was the first beer to combine taste great and less filling. But today, there are dozens of light beers, and Miller Lite is struggling to find its place. For its part, Coke does have a secret formula that it keeps locked up in its Atlanta vault. But beyond its syrup, Coke knows its success is due less to the secrecy of its recipe than the sophistication of its branding. Only Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola, a lesson it was reminded of the hard way by the new Coke debacle. Even as copycats mimic its product, as long as Coke maintains its focus, they'll never overtake its brand. Whether your company is young or old, the market leader or an upstart, the more success you attain, the more quickly and aggressively competitors will invade your turf. You have to stay one step ahead of them, and effective branding can help you do so.
Looking for something fun to do in Albuquerque? Look no further. ABQ365.com is your resource for things to do in ABQ. From food and wine to local culture to sporting events, ABQ365 has something for you to do every day of the year. Check out the 365 days of events. Get out and enjoy all that Albuquerque has to offer. Go to ABQ365.com and make your plans today. If you're looking to buy a home, you're probably going to need a mortgage. Let's find out how Gold Financial Services makes the process smooth and easy.
Gold Financial Services is based out of San Antonio, Texas, has been around for over 20 years. They gave us the leverage to go ahead and open shop here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
They prefer to have a corporate hub in the Southwest that can help handle servicing other branches outside of New Mexico, which is Kansas, Texas, Colorado, and Arizona. New Mexico has been selected to be that hub.
Gold Financial Services is a smaller mortgage banking operation, meaning that they fund less than $1 billion annually. Everything's local, everything.
We have in-house processing, in-house underwriting. Your loan's taken care of and funded here locally. So what we're able to do is create an environment for our clients that are able to have them go to closing, fund on time, close on time, and make their dreams come true.
Gold Financial serves New Mexico from the Four Corners to southeastern New Mexico and has great loan programs for people living in rural areas.
Gold Financial specializes in USDA. As a multiple-year award winner with USDA as the Lender of the Year, it's evident that we have a number of years' experience when it comes to lending to those rural areas. Some of the benefits of the USDA loan are 100% financing, zero down payment. Gold Financial is really committed to having a deep understanding of how the USDA loan works, and more importantly, what our cause is when it comes to lending in those rural areas. So we have a deep commitment to lending in rural housing.
Our group is consisted of a lot of local people who've been in the business a long time, with all the same goal in mind, and that goal is customer satisfaction.
My experience with Gold Financial has been a very pleasant experience. My clients have been very satisfied with Gold Financial Services.
They honor the buyer, is what they do. They provide excellent customer service. They get everything from start to finish to closing table within a timely fashion. I feel I can count on Gold Financial Services from start to finish.
With Gold Financial Services, our Loan Tracker app gives the client and realtor partners the ability to track their loan throughout the process.
You can follow us on your cell phone. So as a client, or whether you're a real estate agent, you're driving around, and as the loan is moving along, you're able to just click into your app and find out the status of your loan. It's instant, it's on time, and that's our way of letting you know that we're on top of the loan and we're taking care of everyone.
At Gold Financial Services, we got a great bunch of people, including our processing team, loan officers.
We have a group of managers that have been in the industry for close to 20 years, and they decided that this was a great opportunity to band together and create a force, so to speak, of lending capabilities and team up to provide a high quality type service for our lending community.
It's a real exciting time for us right now.
It's not often in all the world that there's only one of something, but there truly is only one Lobo Pavilion. A tranquil and serene urn garden located on the grounds of New Mexico's most beautiful cemetery, Sunset Memorial Park. The pavilion is situated within the boundaries of the award-winning Centennial Urn Garden, dramatic with its Santa Fe architecture, lovely fountains, lush foliage, and kiva fireplace. The pavilion features a stunning custom bronze of the Mexican gray wolf. For Lobo fans and those who love animals, the bronze is especially poignant and meaningful. And those who secure one of the niches in the planter surrounding this magnificent statue will be presented with a numbered original bronze miniature of the Lobo. The gorgeous red and gray granite was chosen as a tribute to the UNM Lobos. In support of UNM and the Lobos, 10% of the sale of every niche is donated to the Lobo Club. Pre-planning is an important consideration as space is limited. Planning ahead will secure your future in this one-of-a-kind urn garden, giving peace of mind to both you and your family. The Lobo Pavilion is a special place to remember, reflect, and celebrate life. We invite you to visit, learn more, and simply enjoy this stunning garden.
My goals are to add jobs to New Mexico, plain and simple. By adding jobs to New Mexico means that the business community here is stronger, and my passion is helping people. Action Coach was started about 20 years ago in Brisbane, Australia by Brad Sugars, who was a self-made millionaire who at an early age, in his early 20s, started buying, fixing, and selling businesses.
Brad Sugars reminds me of a modern-day Napoleon Hill, which many people are familiar with, and he was actually Henry Ford's mentor. Brad is, I think, one of the most brilliant business minds I've encountered in my life, and he's the man who personally started Action Coach, and his whole purpose in life is to show business owners that there's a better way to run a business, a stronger way to run a business that really enables them to live to their full potential through their business model. And we kind of stumbled upon Action Coach, and while it's a franchise, it really struck us because what Action Coach is about globally is giving business owners re-education, if you will, global tools, proven systems that help enrich their overall operation and help them live a better life.
We brought Action Coach to New Mexico about 5 years ago to help small to mid-sized business owners achieve more money, a better team, and more time through using these systems.
So my name is Eric Bergmeyer. I'm a certified public accountant. I own my own firm. The name of the firm is Bergmeyer & Associates. I've been coached by Action Coach for the last year. Yeah, the differences that Action Coach has brought to the company for me is really begin to help me run a business. And that was very difficult for me to kind of move out of where I've typically been as a CPA technician to now become more of a CPA CEO, if you will. Our financial growth has been substantial. And we've now been able to bring on more accounting staff as a result, and have allowed myself and my wife, who's my partner, to begin to have a little bit more free time. I would tell anybody who would be considering working with Action Coach that it would probably be one of the wisest decisions they'd ever make. Whenever possible, I find myself in front of one of my clients, I use a lot of what Mark has taught me, a tremendous return on that investment.
Shelley Branscombe with Maestas and Ward has grown 75% in the last 12 months, which in commercial real estate, I think that's doing amazingly well.
My name is Shelley Branscombe and I work at NAI Maestas and Ward as a commercial real estate broker, and I specialize in office space. I've been coached by Action Coach for the past 15 months. I would describe their coaching style as very open and communicative. They style it to my business and what my interests are, but they also encourage me to step outside the box so that I can grow and become an expert in my field. The difference that coaching has made to my knowledge and skill is not only to help me develop within my own industry, but also to develop myself outside of my industry. The tangible results that I have seen year to date over last year, my business is up in profits 146%.
We absolutely love helping business owners achieve their goals and their dreams for their businesses and their life.
We start off with a complimentary coaching session that we'll offer any viewer, and they can learn more about that process when they go to our website, actionbusinesssuccess.com, or they can just call our team at 798-2552.
Coming up, we've got an appointment with a doctor who can eliminate your pain without using dangerous drugs.
As we grow older, our needs change. Things that were once easy become more difficult. Our independence gives way to dependence on others, and living alone may no longer be practical or safe. Thankfully, there's Beehive Homes, assisted living and memory care homes throughout New Mexico, bringing quality care to residents and peace of mind to their families.
The purpose of Beehive Homes, at least for me and the people who I work with, is I'm very centered and focused on the individuals that reside within our homes. First of all, our staffing ratios allow for a lot of one-on-one interaction with the residents.
Our concern is the quality of life of our residents. We provide everything from laundry, activities, personal care. Really, it's just a matter of making sure that their quality of life is exactly what it should be. You know, respecting who they are and the great things that they've done.
My ladies, I like to do their nails, do their hair. We like to do a lot of exercise with, either balls or balloons. It gets their body moving, the blood flowing.
As a company, our focus is on the individuals that work with us. And I say with us and not for us, because that's how I see it. We want happy, healthy employees, because that's who we want caring for our elderly. Well, I think it's always difficult to come from home to a long-term care situation. That is always a very difficult move. But as soon as people arrive and there's a team of people waiting on them hand and foot, it makes the transition so much easier, and they adapt and they just love it. It truly is as close to home as you can be.
We invite you to learn more about Beehive Homes. Visit us at beehivehomesnm.com or call us at 505-273-2029 to arrange an in-person visit.
New Mexico Mission of Mercy. This is New Mexico's biggest charitable event, and we get a lot of dentists and dental professionals, hygienists and assistants, and lots of lay volunteers to come out and help to serve the citizens of New Mexico.
It's an organization that goes to different parts of the state and takes care of people's dental work who don't have the benefit of going to a dentist because of no insurance or not enough money.
They don't care what you make a year. They just want to take care of people. These aren't trainees. These aren't people that don't have jobs. These are the top quality dentists around, and they travel a long ways to get here.
I had all the upper teeth pulled, and there was 5 on the bottom of this pulled. They're going to do the dentures. I got the car.
I hid my smile because my teeth don't look good, and I work in the public, and so now I can actually grin and smile.
When you replace somebody's front teeth if they have missing teeth, it allows them to smile, allows them to go get a job. They cry, we cry. It's really fun.
It inspires us, or in this group here, to see all these patients come in who are down on their smile. They're not happy with what their smile looks like, and when they leave this section, they have new front teeth, and I think it's the most rewarding thing.
I have been waiting for years to get dental work done. I'm a waitress by trade. I can't do that, afford it, because waitresses don't get hardly ever any kind of health insurance. And then I had an accident that I lost teeth up front, and it's hard to get a job without a smile. And I just haven't been able to have that opportunity like this.
It was well worth the sleepover. Well worth the sleepover. I would have never been able to do this. Never. So, yeah, and everybody was so nice. Staff, the volunteers, everybody was so nice. You guys need to come back, need to come back.
They're here because they need help, and we're here to provide that. And we do it willingly. We love the challenge, we love meeting the people, and we love having fun doing it.
This is going to change my life.
Let's discover why Mountain West Sales is the go-to place for fireplaces, inserts, and related products. Well, Jim, Quadra-Fire headquarters, Mountain West Sales, they all go together. Tell our viewers what's new with Quadra-Fire.
Well, today I want to talk to you a little bit about fireplace inserts.
What are those?
Well, a lot of people have existing wood-burning fireplaces and they don't use them because they're cold, they're drafty, they're inefficient. They just never build a fire in them for that reason. So a fireplace insert is an enclosed, airtight stove, basically. You have 3 fuel sources, wood, pellet, or gas. And it slides into the existing fireplace, and what you end up with is a beautiful, efficient source of heat for your home.
Now, you mentioned efficiency. How efficient is efficient?
Well, a typical wood-burning fireplace, just an open one, is about 20% efficient. So you waste most of your warm air right up the chimney.
Gone.
With an insert, it's about the opposite. These are about 80% efficient. So they waste very little room air as part of the combustion process.
And really heat the house much more efficiently, right?
Yes.
That's what it's all about today. Tell us about this unit over here.
Well, this is a gas insert, and as I mentioned, you can do either wood, pellet, or gas in inserts. If you've got a wood-burning fireplace that has a gas starter, for example, or maybe a gas log set right now, you can replace that with this insert, which will give you much more efficient heat and much more square footage heated.
That's great to know. Lots of great information from Quadra-Fire. And Jim, how can our viewers get more information?
They can come down to 2718 University Boulevard Northeast or visit us on the web at mountainwestsales.net.
A lot of people deal with pain on a daily basis, and opioid pain medications can be addictive. But what if pain could be eliminated without the use of these dangerous drugs? Let's visit with a doctor who just might have the answer. Santa Rosa, New Mexico is a small town along I-40 with a heritage that harkens back to the days of old Route 66. But there's a doctor here using state-of-the-art cutting-edge technology to help people reduce or eliminate pain without the use of narcotics. Meet Dr. David Calkins.
What I do is actually try and find out why you hurt first. And then once I figure out the exact reason you hurt, I use the technology that's available to get rid of as much of your pain as possible. It's hard to find a good pain guy. And most of the people I see have already seen a lot of people. And a lot of them have even had surgeries.
There's new technology that allows us to do really minimally invasive procedures that interrupt the nerve signals that send a pain signal to your brain. It's an outpatient procedure. It's relatively pain-free.
Because what I'm doing is I'm taking little tiny bits of very dense local anesthetic and putting specific nerves to sleep to see if I can make your pain go away.
The idea there is to see if we're in the right spot.
If that works, then at our next visit, I'll go in there and knock those nerves out with a special technology called radio frequency.
A very small microwave generator heats up the nerve that's sending the pain signal and eliminates that nerve's ability to transmit a pain signal.
Radio frequency ablation can be an effective treatment for a variety of conditions, including back pain, neck pain, headaches, hip, shoulder, and knee pain, as well as others.
Half the people, the pain goes away forever. The other half, it's only a couple years. So unluckily for you, you may have to look at me every 2 years.
I refer patients to Dr. Calkins on a regular basis. Currently, where I practice at in TA in Tierra Maria by Chama, patients will travel all the way to Santa Rosa because they feel that it's worth to have that full evaluation and have someone that can take a look at the whole picture of their pain and come up with the best treatment options.
My back has been broken twice, and I've had back problems all my life, I guess, and arthritis set in, and Dr. Calkins did those procedures on me. I feel a whole lot better. I don't hurt. He got me to where I could walk again without help.
I seen Dr. Calkins because I had a really bad sciatica pain. I dealt with it on and off for about 4 or 5 years. I'm very grateful to Dr. Calkins. He helped me out quite a bit. I'm doing really well, and I'm very, very grateful to him for that.
Sadly, I can't cure everybody, but I can fix you up so that you get back your life if, in fact, you just hurt. And everything still works, except when you try to do it, it hurts. Come see me. Or if you've already had all the surgeries and you still hurt, come see me.
This procedure is covered by all insurance companies. It is a fraction of the cost of surgery.
Santa Rosa is about an hour and a half from Albuquerque. But once you've been to everybody else, if you want to get better, just come see me.
Well, that's all the time we have this week on Who Rocks. Just a heads up, we're now sharing this time period with our sister show, Home Builders Gallery Presents Better Living, which will be here next Sunday at 8, and we'll be back here the week after that. And remember, if you see any of our men and women in uniform, be sure and stop them and thank them for their service. I'm Richard Holcomb, and we'll see you right back here on KOB4 as Home Builders Gallery Presents Better Living.